Thank you so much. Thank you. That was fantastic.
Was it?
It was great. Well, you must have been happy.
No, I'm a bit critical of myself right now. Yeah.
No, it was great.
Thank you.
And they loved it. And I know, you know, I know you thought everyone was being quiet. I think we're just being respectful because we like to listen. And we're just, I think, I'm speaking for everyone here, saying we're also knocked out that we've got like a private concert going on here. And then, you know, so we're just enjoying every second and committing it to memory. That's what's going on there.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the album, because that's gone to #1 as well, I believe. This is your 8th #1 album.
Is it?
Yeah, in this country it's your 8th #1 album, I believe. Well, it might be your 9th. Anyway, you've had a lot. Who's counting?
I'm counting. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. You know what I want to say is I'm delighted that you've chosen a superior culture to make your home in.
Yes, but I'm delighted too, but I'm not delighted that people keep writing that I don't like being here.
Well, we read about every 3 or 6 months or so, you see something on the paper saying Madonna says she doesn't like the hospital, she doesn't like the school, she doesn't like the air, she doesn't like the location, she wants the country towed slightly further to the south.
Well, excuse me, why did I buy so many houses here then?
Exactly.
And according to the newspapers, I think I've bought about 20 houses here.
And how many do you actually have?
2.
2. Well, you see, then they're making that up as well.
Exactly.
I bet they're both very nice houses, though.
They're very nice, yeah. They're not too nice.
No.
They're not, you know...
Just nice enough. We're not saying you're showy.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
But yeah, whose decision was it to move over here? Because this is when you got married to Mr.
Guy
Guy
Ritchie,
of course.
yes.
You lowered your voice when you said that. Is that the kind of deal you have? Guy Ritchie! Guy Ritchie! We all know, you know.
He's asked me when I'm in public, when I say his name, if I just keep my voice down, you know.
Well, now, was this your decision, though, or did he want UK and you wanted LA, or were you both decided to stay here?
To tell you the truth, when I first moved here, I was a bit grumpy about it. Because I thought, this isn't fair. Where's the compromise here? I've moved to England.
Yeah.
And then I just really fell in love with it. And, you know, I figured out how to drive on the wrong side of the road, and I learned to love ale, and...
Yeah, well, you look like someone who drinks a lot of ale.
I do actually.
Now, do you? You like a beer?
I love ale.
I bet but you
Timothy Taylor, it's the best.
Yeah, you drink real ale.
Real ale.
You should join CAMRA.
Who's that?
That's the campaign for real ale. I'm sure they would be quite happy to have you as a sponsor.
Do they pay well?
Well, they don't pay, but normally you get to meet a lot of overweight men in jumpers with beards. I don't know how much of an incentive that is.
Well, I didn't finish my story. See, what happens is, so then I move over here and I really fall in love with it, and then my husband decides he wants to make a movie in America, so now I'm over there grumping about the fact that I'm not over here.
So really, it's basically you're just very difficult to please.
Yeah.
Oh, Guy. Well, I might talk about that a bit later if I may, but do you think the people in America, do they feel slighted that, you know, because you are the biggest female recording star, well, ever, actually. I mean, you know, it's the truth. And I suspect, I don't think anyone will come along and ever take that away from you. So to move to America, I would imagine if I was American, I'd feel a little bit, as you would say, pissed. Or as you would have used to say, now you'd say something else.
Have the hump?
Slightly.
Slightly.
Maybe later. 11 years, she didn't return one call, and that 5 minutes in, we're on.
What were you just saying?
Well, do you think they feel slighted at all?
Slighted. Whatever. They're always bitching about me anyways. Who cares?
Living here in London, you drive, don't you? You drive yourself around sometimes. I've seen a photograph of you in a little Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely car.
It's a great car. I love it.
Have you paid the congestion charge yet? Do you think it's going to sort problems out here in London?
Well, I'm kind of pissed off because, you know, I live in the area where you're not supposed to have to pay.
Okay, well, you pay a little bit.
But now I have to pay because I don't have a listed phone number, and you have to prove to the whatever, the city or the mayor, Red Ken, yeah, him. I've got a bone to pick with him because I don't want to have a listed phone number, and if I don't have a listed phone number, then I have to pay the fee to come to my house every day.
And let's face it, £5 a day, I mean, that's going to take a dent.
Really
because you're what, 230 million or something I read last week? I mean, you know, it all adds up.
It's the principle.
I agree with you, though, and the principle is wrong. And let's you and I get together and maybe try and do something about it.
Okay.
Well, that's all it. Let me ask you, you know, when someone is as remarkably famous as you are, and has been indeed for a long time. I think people tend to forget that you have a regular life and you're just a regular person for much of the time. What's a normal good day for you?
A normal good day?
Yeah, a good day for you. What would be at the end of the day you say, that was a nice day, I enjoyed that?
Well, I have to have slept well the night before. My children have had to have gotten through the day without slapping each other. I have to have gotten through the day and not sort of been bummed out when I looked at myself in the mirror.
Now you see this, people, I think, I would find that hard to understand that you would look in the mirror and feel bummed out. Because, I don't know if you know this, but you're Madonna.
That's how normal I am. So what? But I'm still a person.
But so what do you not like about your appearance on a bad day?
Let's not get into it. Let's talk about the positive things.
Okay.
So those things not having happened would be a good day, and then also a day where I did something I really like to do. And
I was kind of hoping for a bit more detail.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what do you like doing? Do you like to
it doesn't
potter
sound very
around
exciting.
the house?
Potter around the house.
Yeah, do you like to potter? Just move things around a bit.
I like to go to the park and feed the ducks.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I love to ride my bike.
Do you do any housework at all? Are you familiar with the phrase housework?
No, I've rinsed out a few dishes and I've put some wash in the washing machine.
Okay.
No, and I've made my bed. On Sundays, the housekeeper doesn't come in, and I make my bed.
That's good. Do you ever iron?
No.
Do you cook?
No. That's Guy Ritchie's job.
So you never.
He cooks.
I hear he's rather good.
He's good. Yeah.
What does he cook?
He's really good with.
You don't actually live with him, do you?
I've actually never even met him. No, he's good with fish and chicken and duck and pheasant and
duck and pheasant.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling, and I've always had the feeling that you probably don't
scrambled
eat.
eggs.
But you don't eat that much, do you? I mean,
I do. I love to eat.
You eat a lot?
Yeah, I do.
But you look like you don't eat hardly at all.
I didn't eat all day.
Right.
Just for you.
Okay, well, you don't have to starve yourself for me.
I'm just kidding.
Now, here's one thing I noticed. When the album came out, when the single came out, American Life, which did great for you as well, you rapped at the end of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought, well, maybe this isn't your natural territory, this isn't your domain.
Well, who's to say whose domain it is?
I could only agree with you on that, but I know, a lot of people said, rap lyrics, not Madonna's territory here. I believe...
Why not? I wrote them. They're my words. I can say them. Does it have to do with the fact that I'm not black?
It's got to do with the fact, I think, that you're known for pop originally as well, I think. You've had such a long career when you've had...
But I'm also known for not sticking to the program and for surprising people and changing and doing different things.
I actually like the rap.
Okay.
I'm not just saying
I'm
that.
not attacking you.
No, but you were giving me what we call stink eye then, and I was a bit...
No, actually, somebody told me that there was some criticism of my rap, but that's good. I welcome all criticism.
But, do you really?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all the same. Nice things, negative things. You can't let any of it mean anything to you, because it doesn't matter.
But you know what, I say that, but if I read something bad of myself, I hate it.
Yeah, but don't read anything.
Yeah, but even if I know maybe someone once wrote something.
No, but you have to overcome that.
But how do you do that?
I don't have any newspapers in my house. I don't have any magazines. I don't read anything.
So you avoid that kind of input. Do you watch TV? Do you listen to the radio?
No.
So what do you guys do?
For fun?
Yeah.
We go to the movies. We read a lot of books. We talk to each other.
Yeah, you see, I'm working on that at home.
Yeah, are you?
But I've got the rap you did on American Life here, and I wanted to run past the input, because I want to know whether this is an actual list of what's going on in your life, because you rap, you say, I've got a lawyer and a manager, which I assume you do have, and an agent and a chef.
Yes.
Okay.